marketing. After all the stories, marketing will follow Shokoko. Oh, what was Shokoko? So, as the last facilitator just spoke, he just spoke about the last reason shall take on also on the process method. What is fish process? I'm not learning the process on me by. Do we have IT students here? Let me see your hand. Okay, fish, right? Yes. Any processor in the house? Alright. Oh, that's good. Okay. What's fish processing? Fish processing. Fish processing is the method of preserving using preservative. Can you hear me at the back? Can you hear me at the back? Yes, ma'am. Will I go home? Yes. Alright. Fish processing is the method of preserving fish using preservative time. To smoke and eat, to dry and cook your fish. Do you know when you process fish, you cook the fish? You need to cook the fish before you dry the fish. Do you know that? Yes. Processors in the house, am I communicating? Yes. Good. So, we are in a technology world where we don't use smoked fish. We don't smoke our fish, we oven dry our fish. Because what? We use oven. Right? Yes. Next slide. So, when you take the next slide, how do we process our fish? We go to the farm. If you don't need to hold a farm before you can be a processor. And you don't need to have a farm before you can be a marketer. There are different value chains, and that's why processing is coming up. So fish process, do you know why? Let me tell you why. I want this class to be interactive. I'll be sitting at the back and I'll hear different comments. Can you tell me why? Mrs. Susan, I know you're a professor. Can you tell me why? Oh, she's outside. What can you say? Oh, my fully weight. And if you're buying fish the next day, it will add to your own weight and reduce your own gain. That's one. Two, when you process a fish that was fed in the night, oh my God, do you know that? That's it. So we are trying to economize our profit. We are trying to make more money. So if we say don't feed your fish, in short, I will not get our food. So, either arrow at the work, reason is this, that the temperature should be low. Don't buy your fish that you want to process during the sunlight. Don't go high. The reason is this, the animal was stressed. Okay, mortality repeated. And if you think you can manipulate your fish, putting mortality in your fish, no matter how, it will show. If you think you can recognize physically the taste, our processor can testify to this. If you process a spoiled fish, so you don't need to process ensure you salt it from where you're coming, depends on the distance. So if the distance you're getting the fish is far, and low bath, it's advisable you use bath. But if it's close to you and you know that immediately you get to your processing center, instead of body, you can use bath. So if you want to bag your fish, you salt it from there. So as a processor in the house, you use eye gauge, I guess. And my bouillon, yeah, and as you know, we have Nigerian spirit. Otito, Abi, yeah, I know. But the appropriate way. Don't mind me, I'm not putting this life. Don't mind me, but I'll take it to the steps. So the appropriate way to take your measurement, you're going to the farm the next day. You know that you want to go and get your fish. You want to buy 50 kg of fish. It's 8 grams to 1 kg of fish. What do? You multiply 8 grams. That's how you get the quantity. And for those doing tilapia, so how do you, I'm coming to that. How do you store your fish there? So the same way you're going to do your catfish too, you weigh your fish. But if you're buying tilapia, you don't salt from the beginning. Are you with me? But if you're buying catfish and you want to salt, that you kill your catfish with salt, but you don't kill tilapia with salt because immediately it comes out from water, they go. So various methods on that electric shop, I want to say mostly it's done internationally. They use electric shock to kill the fish and carbon dioxide, but here we use salt. And we have common salt to stun that iotanol. Any iodized salt, any industrialized salt. This Dangote sachet salt is industrial salt. Why the common one that is very smooth is the common salt that I listed here. Never know iodized salt. Come up post skin and giant. Never know. Do you know that? Are you witnessing? If you use iodized salt, come up post skin and giant. You can get home and try it. Okay, here I listed the 8 grams. Then you cover the container so that the fish will go out. You stay at least 10 to 15 minutes to allow the slime to come off. Next slide. So this is your fish in your bowl. This is the process of stunning. You cover it. Okay? So degutting. What do I mean by degutting? That's the process of removing. There are different methods. Some people, they remove the gut from the mouth. Some, they cut. They cut from the head to the anus, they remove it. While some, they just cut slightly, different method. But just ensure you remove the gut. Any way you want, any way you like. Remove the gut. The reason why you remove the gut is to keep it longer, so that it will last very long. Am I communicating? Yes, ma'am. So, here is the process where they got the fish. That's the picture of the box. Alright. That's wash your fish. Like I said, if you're using peeling tilapia, you don't use salt. You salt after the gutting. You get that? When you get the fish, you weigh, you degut, you wash. The last water you're going to put the fish before arranging them in a tray, that's where you're going to salt. And it's the same method as the catfish, the same measurement. That's 8 grams to 1 kg of fish. Are you with me? That's before arranging it in the tray. Alright. So, washing process. So, yeah, this table particularly here is draining table. When you get your fish, you put them here. If you look closely, there is a water, a blood water. That's a drainer. Table drainer, where you arrange the fish on the tray and the water will drain a little bit before putting it inside the bowl. For those that use gas, If you're not there with your car, your gas will go off. Why? Because the water dripping from the fish will put it off, especially if you have leakage at your bottom of the can. It's necessary you drain your fish before you put this in the oven. That's like, so it's drained. And if you're lucky, when you're processing your fish, there's sunlight. You can just put it where there's sunlight. It will drain at least 5% of the water from the fish. Alright? Okay. Before you put your fish in the oven, you should have heated it at least for 5 minutes. If you are using coal, you put your charcoal using Okusho, if I'm correct. Companion shaft. Okay, you use that on your charcoal. Is that? Okay, so the oven should be heated before you put your fish. On your smoking tin should be on. Put your fire and all that. Okay, don't use kerosene, petrochemical, nylon, plastic to on your charcoal. It's not advisable. Alright, next slide. We have different types of smoking pins. So your smoking pins determine the result. Sometimes when you go to eateries, you notice that different set of people will bring their fish, but they are different colors. Why? It's because of the oven. There's no magic. And it depends on the size of your kids. Some kids, they might go to fair. So you need that. Pardon me, I have to call on my processor. I have to ask how many days does she process her fish? Mrs. Susu, how many days does it take you to process fish? Sorry? She said how many days? Do you know why? Why? Yes, ma'am. If you heat up for 6 hours, the next hour you do it very small. If you know you want your fish black shell to stay longer, the shell life of your fish, but when you cook, that's where the cooking comes from. When you cook your fish, before drying, it will last max 4 to 5 months. Max. But if you know, outside, you have to wash thoroughly. That one is. Hello. Okay, after washing, what do? You clean. Wait a minute. You use your before and after the processing. After processing, what do? You don't pack it immediately. After processing, there's the process of cooling. Cooling should take at least 24 hours before packaging. Do you know that? Okay, for those that don't know, I'm telling you now. So you need to cool. And when you're cooling, make sure there's no fly there. Yes, you should have got a giant zero packaging and fish. It's using a transparent nylon, right? The last facilitator mentioned vacuum sealer. I think I need this cover for that because I also need that. I don't know how much they're selling it, but it's the best way you can package your fish. It will last long. 6 months especially these other varieties of catfish, like the fillet, the chum, the kaka, yes, the crumbs. If you use a vacuum here, your fish will be intact. Yes. If it's packed with a vacuum cleaner, you get a good fish. Show. So the easiest way you can package your fish, as we have this type. Let me get a sample of that. We have the seal with a gum nylon at the top. It's presentable. You can start small. There's no business that start big. And as a student, you can do that when you go Emaloti farm, the easiest and simplest way you can package your fish. And I'm giving this out. I want to give this out. But you have to ask the question. No, that's not common. I have 3 gifts. When you come back down, we'll move on. Marketing. Yeah. What's the easiest way of marketing now? What's the easiest way of marketing? No, I am gifted. She said using the social media. Take training now, and if you know package your video very well, you don't need to just take pictures, put one ready music, because of the music people will watch your TikTok. Before you know, you become an ambassador of fishes. Don't fish. I want you. I'm not my game. Not to tie down online. And there are easy way now. Oh no, I think first catfishes. You can buy one single fish. Anytime you knock on my door, you get fish. Either caught, chunk, anyhow. As you want to scale your fish. Alright, then your storage. Ensure you store in an airtight place. So policy attack or after sleep. Hello. Okay, then you take your record. At least so you need to take record of everything you've done so far. Then you cannot add your profit to it. Depends on your location. Bí màá ṣe tẹja mi ní Badagry, ó yàtọ̀ sí bí màá ṣe ta Lẹ́kì o. Èyí mo mọ̀ ẹ́ fáwọn tó wà Lẹ́kì wọ́n ti jẹun yó. So máa kú fún wọn ni. Alright. So whatever you do, as far as food that we take in, hygiene is necessary. So that's where the hygiene comes in. So if you need the slide, the presenter of the group, okay, next slide. So ensure when you're smoking, you don't talk because of our speech contains bacteria. The spitting, hearing, chewing gum and all that. So you talk, come out for your wristwatch. You need to have your processing materials, your X-ray and your lab coat. Alright, next slide. So any worker, globally, anybody that has disease like diarrhea, vomiting, fever, anybody that's not doing well, it's not advisable to process your fish. Like catfish budget, so it's advisable you don't take someone who's not feeling so well. Like I said, these are just framework for those that want to go into exporting, large production. So these are what you just need to know before you take them to the international standard. Alright. Okay, before you design your processing center, there are ways you design your processing center. NAFDAC one any specific or standard. Alright, agencies and all that. Alright. Next. Okay, these are what we've been saying so far. Back. That's weigh your fish, you weigh the waste. But if you calculate the weight, if I know when to my job, there was a way that there was. Where's the amount?